Welcome to Company Avenue number 2. This is my third and final video on the death of this kid, excuse me. Just the death of the kid at the pizzeria. So I was on second degree murder. This guy's 18. He killed a teenager who was 16. I don't know how old the girl was. I don't know why this 18-year-old couldn't put it in his synaptics to not kill a 16-year-old kid because the 16-year-old kid walked his ex-girlfriend home safely. It's not registering with me. It's not qualified with me because of the simple fact that the kid's 18. He had a knife. He fucking knew better. He also had 6 other guys help him beat up the kid that he killed and a couple of his friends at a pizzeria in broad daylight while 80 or more people sat there and filmed this shit. Shame on Ocean City, New York. First off, let me put that there. Shame on you. Shame on you for 80 of you. 80 watching this kid get stabbed. Second, shame on you because none of y'all could drop your cell phones or call 911 until the incident was over. Because y'all much rather be, oh, I got to get this click. Let me get this click. No, let me click over here. Oh, I'm over here. Let me get over here. I got this video over here. It's 80 of you. 7 of y'all couldn't step in against that 7? Yeah, I know he had a knife. You live in New York. You're going to tell me you can't pick up a stick, a rat, a roach, something? You can. I've been to New York at least once. Maybe twice. Maybe 3 times. Second degree murder, my ass. I guess they gotta call it second degree murder because adrenaline was flowing and he wasn't logically thinking that this knife is going to kill someone even though I'm going to plunge it deeply inside this person. It's called a fucking knife, dude. It is a weapon of mass destruction. It is an instrument that has been used since the dawn of time to maim people. And you're gonna get second degree murder. You were 18. Hey, I've been in a lot of fights. I ain't never killed nobody, but I've been in a lot of fights. I've had people with glass bottles at me, sticks with nails in them. I don't have any scars because I kicked their ass. But I'm pretty sure that their intentions were bad. But once the fight got going, it was like a whole different ball game. We tend to not think logically when you're in a fight. You generally work on instinct. But you had a knife. I've always carried a knife with me, but I've never ever thought that I would ever have to use it in fights. And I've always said that God help anybody if I have to use it. Because if I have to use it, it means I meant to use it. Alright? I do Kung Fu. So if I gotta bring a weapon, the time for peaceful negotiation is done. And I'm fixing to end your shit. It's just that simple. That just means I'm done playing games and I'm ending your shit. So you take a knife into a fight. This kid was unarmed at a pizzeria. You meant to do this shit. You clearly was a punk. You clearly was a bitch ass. And you clearly decided that you were going to take that knife and stab that kid. Wherever the hell you stabbed him at, you clearly decided you were going to take that knife and stab him, or you wouldn't have brought the knife along. I have a knife in my car. I have a lightsaber in my car. I have a sabatu in my car. I have short sticks in my car. I have nunchucks in this thing right here. I train in the martial arts. I have a bow and arrow. I don't carry them with me anywhere unless I intend on using them. So if you have a knife with you and your name isn't MacGyver, you intended on stabbing this guy, and somehow or another the city of Ocean City, New York is going to give you second degree murder. It's the same thing if I got an open license to carry. This is why I don't have a gun. Because I know if I carry a gun, I'm going to use the damn thing. That's why I won't buy a gun. Because I know if I buy the gun, I'm going to want to use it. The temptation for me to hurt people is there. It's always been there. Because I was a street fighter since I was 6 years old. I don't fight in the streets now. But I know I can still handle myself if it happens. This guy didn't have to do this shit. Him and his 7 friends could have just walked away. He could have talked to the girl. He could have said anything to the girl. And she could have just kept her mouth shut. 2 lives are destroyed. Because 1 kid's dead. He ain't coming back. The other kid's going to get locked up for 2nd-degree murder. No question. You got 80 people that videoed it. And there will be someone in the police department that works on computers that will get a warrant for all 80 of those phones. And they will find the incriminating evidence to lay this bastard in jail for a long time. Sadly, I don't know the laws in New York, so I don't know if 2nd degree is a life sentence. I know 1st degree is a life sentence, premeditated is a life sentence, but murder is still murder. There is murder in self-defense. That's a whole different ballgame. This was not self-defense. This was clearly a mugging and a murder. And everybody was filming it. 10,000 witnesses. No one saw a thing. But their phones did. No one did a thing. But their phones did. Their phones recorded it. So there will be someone right now as we speak working these videos over. And all they gotta do is put that guy in the one spot. I know you see my damn lights. Anyway, as I end this video, somewhere along the line, justice will be served. You killed a guy over a girl who he didn't even have a sexual interest in. And you're going to get a slap in the wrist with 2nd degree. 2nd degree. Again, let me state this, clarifying. I don't know what 2nd degree murder is in New York. But murder in the 1st degree is either a life sentence or death. With our incident here in Charlottesville with Mr. Fields, who did not belong in this city or this state, just plowed through a bunch of people. He's got federal and state charges, and he will never see the light of day again. This young man that stabbed this other young man over a girl, he too should never see the light of day again. Over a girl. I'm James William Sheeger. It's Cult Fabric 2. Be seeing you.